We've all experienced that frustrating feeling of trying to force something that simply isn't flowing, whether it's a creative project, a relationship, or a personal goal. The law of reverse effort suggests that by letting go of control and allowing life to unfold naturally, we achieve better results with less stress. In this video, we'll explore how conscious detachment and surrendering to the natural flow of life can lead to extraordinary achievements with less struggle. Discover the surprising and counterintuitive solutions that this ancient wisdom offers for modern challenges. The law of reverse effort is an intriguing concept that challenges the common notion that the harder we try, the better the results will be. Paradoxically, fighting less leads to more success and satisfaction. We'll delve into the historical and philosophical roots of this principle, from the concept of Wu Wei in Taoism to the observations of modern thinkers like Aldous Huxley. We'll see how contemporary science, including psychology, neuroscience, and quantum physics, is providing new perspectives on this ancient knowledge. Based on this law, how can excessive effort sabotage our goals? What is the ideal balance between effort and surrender? And how can we apply the law of reverse effort in our daily lives to achieve more with less stress? The law of reverse effort has deep roots in various philosophical and cultural traditions around the world. In Taoism, the concept of Wu Wei, translated as non-action or effortless action, suggests that true success and harmony arise not from forced effort, but from flowing with the natural course of things. Lao Tzu, the legendary founder of Taoism, emphasized that trying to overshadow others or force outcomes often leads to failure. He stated, "Those who try to shine brighter than others dim their own light. Those who claim to be righteous cannot know how wrong they are. Those who boast of their achievements diminish the things they have done." From a psychological perspective, Carl Jung highlighted the importance of the unconscious in shaping behavior and outcomes. He pointed out that the conscious mind is only a small part of the psyche, comparing it to the tip of an iceberg. Jung suggested that the psyche generates many unconscious processes of which the conscious mind is unaware. This aligns with the law of reverse effort, where excessive conscious effort hinders the natural processes driven by the unconscious. The writer Aldous Huxley coined the term law of reverse effort, stating, "The harder we try with the conscious will to do something, the less successful we will be." Huxley explained that proficiency comes from combining relaxation with activity, or doing and not doing. The philosopher Alan Watts, known for popularizing Eastern philosophies in the West, referred to this principle as the backwards law, which asserts, the more you try to grasp something, the more it slips through your fingers. Watts argued that true satisfaction and success arise when we stop trying to force results and instead allow things to happen naturally. He declared, "When you try to stay on the surface of the water, you sink, but when you try to sink, you float, and this insecurity is the result of trying to be secure." These philosophical ideas, though originating in different times and cultures, converge on a shared understanding. Excessive effort and the attempt to control outcomes can paradoxically move us further away from what we wish to achieve. Ancient wisdom invites us to adopt a more fluid and receptive approach to life's challenges, trusting in the natural process of things. But how does this ancient wisdom translate into the context of modern science? Surprisingly, fields such as psychology, neuroscience, and even quantum physics are beginning to provide fascinating insights into the law of reverse effort. Now, we will explore how these contemporary disciplines are shedding new light on this intriguing principle, revealing its practical applications and transformative implications for personal growth and well-being. Modern psychology has embraced the law of reverse effort in various areas, especially in the fields of self-help and personal development. Practices like mindfulness and acceptance have proven effective by encouraging individuals to let go of excessive effort and be present in the moment, which can lead to improved mental health and personal satisfaction. This approach aligns with the concept of paradoxical intention proposed by Viktor Frankl in psychotherapy, suggesting that patients should wish for exactly what they fear, thus reducing the pressure and anxiety associated with trying to avoid it. From a neuroscientific perspective, excessive effort overly activates the prefrontal cortex, which can inhibit performance by causing overanalysis and stress. In contrast, flow states are associated with reduced activity in this region of the brain, leading to more efficient brain function and better performance. These states, where peak performance occurs when one is fully immersed in an activity without overthinking, are often described by athletes, artists, and other high-performing individuals as effortless action, where the conscious mind is less active, allowing unconscious processes to take over. Surprisingly, the law of reverse effort also finds parallels in quantum physics, particularly in the idea that observation can affect the outcome. Trying too hard to control or predict a quantum outcome can lead to unexpected results, much like how excessive effort can be counterproductive in human endeavors. This counterintuitive nature reveals a profound connection between ancient wisdom and contemporary scientific discoveries, suggesting that understanding and applying this principle can have transformative implications for personal growth and well-being. But how does this knowledge translate into practical everyday situations? Can athletes, artists, and ordinary people truly benefit from embracing the law of reverse effort in their lives? And how do different cultures around the world interpret and apply this intriguing concept? The law of reverse effort finds fascinating applications in a variety of fields, from sports to the arts and everyday life. In the world of sports, athletes often achieve their peak performance when they are in a state of flow, where their actions are fluid and effortless. Christopher Berglund notes that a non-effort mindset, known as Wu Wei, increases an athlete's chances of entering the zone and performing effortlessly. This approach allows movements to arise naturally without the interference of overthinking. In the arts, inspiration and productivity often come when the artist stops trying to force the creative process. A struggling writer found that ideas came to him unexpectedly when he stopped pressuring himself to be productive and allowed himself to relax. Musicians and performers often achieve their best performances when they are not trying to consciously control every aspect, but rather allowing the action to flow effortlessly. In everyday life, the law of reverse effort manifests in situations such as trying to sleep. The more someone tries to force themselves to sleep, the more awake they become. This paradoxical effect highlights how excessive effort can be counterproductive. In social interactions, trying too hard to impress others can diminish the perceived value of one's achievements, as suggested by Lao Tzu's wisdom. However, the law of reverse effort is not without its criticisms and controversies. Some mistakenly interpret this principle as an endorsement of passivity or laziness. However, proponents like Alan Watts and Aldous Huxley clarify that it is about finding a balance between effort and relaxation, emphasizing the importance of allowing desired outcomes to unfold naturally. Different cultures have unique interpretations of the law of reverse effort. Eastern philosophies like Taoism and Zen Buddhism emphasize Wu Wei, or non-doing, suggesting that action should be natural and effortless. In contrast, Western approaches often advocate hard work and effort, which can lead to unnecessary stress and counterproductive results. However, both perspectives recognize the importance of finding a balance and allowing things to follow their natural course. As we navigate life's challenges, the law of reverse effort invites us to rethink our approach. It is not about giving up or being passive, but about finding a point of balance where action flows naturally, aligned with unconscious processes and the natural course of things. By embracing this ancient wisdom, now supported by modern science, we can unlock new potential for personal growth and achievement, both in our individual pursuits and as a society. The law of reverse effort invites us to embrace a new perspective on achievement and well-being. By finding a harmonious balance between conscious effort and surrendering to the natural flow of life, we can unlock extraordinary potential for personal growth and lasting satisfaction. This timeless wisdom, now supported by modern science, offers a transformative path for navigating everyday challenges with more ease, presence, and effectiveness. By rethinking our habitual approaches and allowing life to unfold with more grace and ease, we can not only enhance our own journey, but also contribute to a more balanced and harmonious society. Therefore, the law of reverse effort invites us to embrace a new way of being in the world that honors the paradoxical nature of existence and allows us to flourish in our full human potential. Our minds and consciousness can connect to different realities or layers of the universe, influencing and being influenced by them in ways we are just beginning to understand. And this next video talks precisely about that. If you are looking for tools to raise your vibration, we have developed an audio pack with theta frequencies to help you achieve this purpose. To access it, click on the first pinned comment of this video. If this video resonated with you, write in the comments, "It made sense to me,"